This video contains spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3. Since the release of Kingdom Hearts 3 at the end of January this year, people have been wondering what's next for the franchise. While a few updates have rolled out for the game, such as the addition of Critical Mode, we're all craving the next piece of major story content in the Kingdom Hearts universe. Just this morning, Square Enix has blessed us with a new trailer for their upcoming DLC, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Rather than multiple pieces of content or any sort of season pass, KH3 Remind is said to be one massive DLC package, and you can play it all at once. It seems to be adding a bunch of new content and teases a bunch of new story elements that of course we don't understand yet at all. Though we do know that Shionne's return is said to be covered in this new scenario, so hopefully we will be finding some answers here, with most of the scenes in this trailer taking place in the Keyblade graveyard, though I'm hoping some new environments and worlds are introduced. For whatever reason, there's actually no voice acting in this trailer at all for English or Japanese. Presumably this is because it's currently not finished being recorded yet, and it seems that goes for either language. The trailer opens up with a young Xehanort talking to a figure who appears to be the Master of Masters. At least that's who we assume, judging by his mannerisms. They then begin talking about the usefulness of their coats and how they ward off darkness. If I'm not mistaken, this would essentially mean that young Xehanort got his black coat from the Master of Masters. Also, this further implies that Xehanort was his puppet. What's most notable about him here is that Xehanort has gray eyes instead of yellow ones. We know from the scenes of where Xehanort is playing chess with a young Eriquis that his eyes were originally a gray color, but yet this Xehanort is older than that one. So then why would his eyes go back to being gray? Maybe it's a bunch of time travel stuff. When the figure asked him how his world tour went, Xehanort replies that, in a bad way, he realizes just how necessary he is, because every good villain has a savior complex. Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind will feature 3 new playable characters: Riku, Roxas, and Aqua. Although you could already play as Riku and Aqua in the main game, this will expand the number of opportunities in which you can play as them. And Kairi is still getting laughably shoved off. The fights that are shown appear to be the same fights that were shown off in the Keyblade graveyard, all of which that we had previously seen in the game before. However, you will now take control of a different character in each one of these trios. As for what you'll be able to do as these 3 characters, it remains unclear. However, hopefully they'll at least have their own scenario, where you can further play with them in depth. For those of you who were disappointed by the lack of the Oathkeeper Keyblade, a Keyblade that has been present in Kingdom Hearts since Kingdom Hearts 1 and even in 2, though it mysteriously went missing in Kingdom Hearts 3, you'll now see this Keyblade being added back to the game with its own form, though it doesn't look to have a transformation yet. Oh, and then in the trailer, there's this scene where Luxord questions Xigbar's identity. Of course, at this point we already know that Xigbar is indeed Luxu, so it's reasonable that Luxu would question Xigbar's identity. But then questions are raised about Luxord's identity, as he says it doesn't matter to him who he is and that he'll just keep playing dumb. At this point, it seems that Luxu is confused on who Luxord is, and he says, "The question is, who are you, Luxord?" They are seriously playing some super crazy 4D chess right now. At this point, everyone who's in the organization is pretty much suspect. Larxene is the Master of Masters for all we know. While no date is currently given for Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, it's said to be coming this winter, which would mean that the content has a chance of landing from December of this year all the way until mid-March. This means that January or February are the most likely times we'll be playing Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. So, Ultima Weapons, what do you think of the new DLC? Are you excited to see what's next for the franchise? Looking forward to playing as Roxas? Or do you just want to get your hands on that Oathkeeper? Subscribe, click the bell icon, and let me know in the comments below. And if you've been enjoying my content, be sure to check out the Patreon for the Night Sky Prince, like Trevor Wolf, who's gone above and beyond to help us keep the channel going and growing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Trevor and the rest of the Ultima community.